Hello everyone, and welcome to Agrarian Skies episode 19, I believe, which is cool. Um, got some stuff I've been doing off camera. I'm gonna run around and show you that, and then get started with the project for today. Um, First thing to look at, I wanted to automate food production. So I've got a few things going on here where I had the aqueous accumulator. This is kind of getting a little cluttered, so I might change it up. So I had the glacial precipitator back there going into making ice and snow and snowballs. And then I hooked onto that with the liquid crafter, and that's what was making the fresh water. Well, I pulled that out with a pipe into a barrel of water, ran it to a cyclic assembler of fresh water with a pot to make salt. So now we've got 64 stacks of fresh water, eventually, and 64 stacks of salt, all hooked up to the ME system. This is just an extra furnace, because sometimes I need an extra furnace. Now over here, let's check out what's going on. Well, you can see the ice quest finished, but over here, kind of after that, I added a few more things past the induction smelter. This is the one that I want to look at first. So let's... Alright. This guy is exporting wheat, and this guy's job is take wheat, mortar and pestle, make flour. He sticks it out to the right. This guy takes flour, salt, and fresh water and makes dough. So this imports fresh water from the ME system, and this one imports salt. I'm using a precision export bus there. I don't remember why I used a precision export bus there. I think I could do a basic there as well, because I don't need that to be controlled by redstone, but whatever, it's working. So that takes the dough, makes bread. The bread goes into this stack, or this barrel, which has a storage interface, storage bus, and some of the bread goes into this redstone furnace, outputs to the back for toast. So I have toast and bread available in the ME system. It'll just keep making it. I moved the cobblestone generator over here. It's hooked up to the ME system again, and you can see I'm flying around on the jetpack because I want to show you one more thing. All of this just gets pulled directly into the ME system, and oh, I'm still flying. We'll go check out Cobble in just a second. The other thing that's over here, this is the energetic infuser, and now it's hooked up to the system. I've got this guy set, the fuzzy export bus, to basically output the armor and resonant jetpack. The fuzzy bus basically means items that have damage or charge. You can choose to ignore that. So basically, if it's got less than 99% or less power, it will export it, and then this imports it. So this is basically a charger. Anything I want charged, I put in here, and charging it is now simply a matter of putting it in the export bus. This looks... okay, that was just an update issue. So let's fly a bit more before we try that out. Let me find... oh, I know the other thing I built. Down here, there's a couple of quests in For the Hoarding that are going to be rather important. So, there's one specifically that requires a ton of cobble. So this is 64 igneous extruders. I've got fluid export buses going to lava and water. That was mainly just to avoid me having to use buckets to fill them all. You can see basically this is a water line, this is a lava line, water, lava, water. Feeding the igneous, this all feeds cobble out here into the deep storage unit, and this basically compresses it. So this guy is making compressed cobble, this guy is making double compressed, triple compressed, quadruple compressed, quintuple compressed. This guy is blank, but hey, I have some quintuple compressed, so I can go ahead and make the schematic. So I'm going to say when you have 9 quintuple compressed, you can make a sextuple compressed cobble. This one will make septuple compressed cobble once we have some, and then 1 octuple compressed cobblestone should end up right there. Why is that important? Because if you go look at For the Hoarding, actually no, it's not in For the Hoarding, it is bragging rights. You want 1 octuple compressed cobble. So, yeah. So let's see. Looks like there was one. Yep, and For the Hoarding, we've got the iceberg quest is complete, so we can get a reward bag there. Clouds. This will be fun. Oh, I'd really like for it to be daylight when I do this. So we'll go do something else for a minute. That's looking fine. There's an egg. Don't really remember when that happened, but whatever. Do I have a chicken egg in here? Pig, wolf, squid, chicken. Yes, I do have a chicken, so I will probably spawn some of those at some point to be in this last thing down there. Let's grab the ward bag, got some conveyor belts, which is somewhat useful. Right. Let's see what else we've got in the quest book. Go with the flow has a lead one as well, and we will. How much reactor casing do we have? Oh, it's up in the quest rewards box. Let's get one more set of reactor casing. Have 2 stacks of it. That'll be useful at some point, and we'll get the greater reward bag. Ooh, for some slimy saplings. Toss that into full hearts, and I'll show you that, but I want it to be daylight. So this is going to be a room that I'm going to set this area up for Thaumcraft, but it's the right size to be the base of the blood altar, which is what we're going to start with today. We're going to start Thaumcraft and blood magic. So let's go pick that up, and we will toss it in here. Just for fun, let's make sure we're not overflowing anything. We are not. Okay. So before I do that, I'm going to exercise this jetpack and climb up here to harvest clouds. And if we look at the quest book For the Hoarding, wants 100 clouds. I've already got 17, so I need to get 87 more clouds. And way, 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 way up here, these things are actually harvestable clouds. So I don't think pickaxes are the best plan for this. I wonder if hatchets are any better. I still have no idea what a cloud, what you would use this for in terms of. Actually, just curious. Okay, you can actually. I turned the jetpack off, and you can just hang out on the thing. That's kind of neat. Oh, and it's a whole lot faster to mine it as well. Okay, we're trying to get to 87. So the reason I decided to go ahead and start doing Thaumcraft because I want to get that quest chain started, and I don't know, I like having a room for it just because there's a lot of stuff that you can that you have to build that is kind of specific. There's several multi-blocks that are important, so I figured, keep everything together. It's easier to know what's going on. I figure the whole rest of the base is let's see, that's 75, 8. I need one more. And there we go. Let's claim it. And I think I showed this last time, but let's we're falling. Water landing. That just makes me happy. And we got mutton jerky from the reward bag, so that's not that great. I'll eat toast. The mutton jerky. Go put the. I suppose I should put the hearts and everything else into the ME system at some point, but I just haven't. Alright, this guy's still going. Alright, you're a wizard, Steve. So we need a Thaunomicon and a sacrificial orb. Thaumcraft starts with a bookshelf and a wand. Right-click your wand on a bookshelf to create a Thaunomicon. So we need a wand, we need a bookshelf, and we need a sacrificial orb. Bookshelf is pretty easy. You need books and planks. Oh, I don't have any books. That's okay. I will need, 6 of these? Wow, what's taking the stick so long to... Ah, there we go. It must have been waiting for wood. 4, 5, 6. You know, I'm kind of tired of waiting on planks. Let's get one of those, and let's get a storage interface, and let's get a let's see, a precision export bus, and more planks. I just want to finish the bookshelf while I'm working on it. Here's what we're going to do. I'll need a plank as well, because we do know how to craft that. So over here, I'm going to go downstairs to kind of the machine area, and let's where can we set this up? This will work. This is where I'm storing the clay and the cobblestone that's not going into the system downstairs. So seems like a reasonable place to put the this stuff too. So here's what we're going to do. That's not what I wanted. I'm going to right click that and face it down. I'm going to put that there and say like so. This is our storage location for that stuff. Now on this side, I think I can do this. I'm going to set a precision export bus. Right? I'm going to tell it to output planks and craft if necessary. So what we should see happening is it crafting boards until this guy is full. So let's go see if the sawmill is working. It is not. So something is not like quite acting the way I'm expecting here. So craft, always craft items. Maybe that will do it. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, it's gonna go until we are full. Okay, let's go back to our regularly scheduled magic. We now need a wand. The wand, the only one we can make is the iron-capped wooden wand, which is iron caps with a stick. Iron caps are like so. We don't have any. We need 16 of them. Now we have 18. We have 2 iron caps now. And then we have, that is not what I want, a stick, iron caps, and we have our wand. So that's what we need to make our Thaunomicon. And our sacrificial orb is made just like that. So let's go make some magic. Drop that down, right-click it with the wand, and I now have a Thaunomicon, which is a cool book that tells you everything about magic in Minecraft. So you can see the basic wand craft. There's a lot of stuff to read in here. I'm going to have to go read a lot of it. And there we go. So let's claim the reward. We're going to get a Rune of Sacrifice or a Rune of Self-Sacrifice. I'm going to go with Rune of Sacrifice because I'm not a huge fan of self-sacrifice. We get an Iron-Capped Wooden Wand, a reward bag, and a full heart. So this Iron-Capped Wooden Wand is actually full of power, which is useful. And a greater reward bag, which gets us Enderfish. And we'll put that in the chest down below. Now let's check this out. Since I've been flying around a bit, this is at some uncharged state. I'm going to add that in. You can see it's gone. That fuzzy export bus that I showed earlier, pulled it out into the energetic infuser and brought it back fully charged, which is just cool. So as you go back, jetpack energy 100%. Let's see, let's make it daylight again. Now from here, we've got two different things. The shards, we need air, fire, water, order, earth, and entropy. I think you get this by hammering obsidian, TNT, ice grass, and sandstone slabs stacked on top of each other, and netherrack. I'll do that in a minute. This is a blood altar, which we need for another task. A blood altar is made like this, with a furnace, gold, diamond, and regular stone. So now we have a blood altar. Okay, the detection task, we need a weak blood orb. So the weak blood orb is, you do 2,000 life points with a diamond in the blood altar. So life points in the blood altar, if you've never done that, basically you sacrifice things to the blood altar to power it up, and then you toss things in to change them. I'd really like to have a divination sigil to get the current state of our altar, but that's not going to happen. So I think what we need to do, I'll come over here. I'm going to plop down the altar right there. Let's see, if I remember correctly. Nope, that's not what I want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That should be 1,000 if I remember correctly. The weak blood orb requires 2,000, so I'm going to have to go have to put just a little bit more in there. One, two, three, four, five. You want to be real careful with this thing. You can real easily kill yourself, which is not good. So I'm going to toss the diamond, and that was 5. I want to do 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to go ahead and toss the diamond in and be ready to give it another heart in just a minute. As long as those little swirly dudes are red, you've still got power in for whatever it's doing. They'll turn gray if it's not working anymore. Okay, I just gave it one more. That should be 20 hearts worth of power. Which, there we go. Oh, I actually had some left over. Alright, we've got a weak blood orb. Whoa, that is definitely not what I wanted. Let me stay away from that. Alright, that's the Thaunomicon. That is not what I want. I want the quest book. So, detection task, manual detect, we've got it. We get a full heart and a reward bag. The reward bag contains... claim reward. The reward bag contains... a lattice teeth. It's a butterfly. Okay, well. That's not super useful. But hey, we got 2 hearts, so that's something. And we also have another Rune of Sacrifice. So the Rune of Augmented Capacity and Rune of Sacrifice are important for blood magic. I'm just getting all the spawn eggs. That's nether redstone. Okay. What else do we have going on here? Divination Sigil. So, Divination Sigil is a weak blood orb with a blank slate surrounded by glass. A blank slate is 1,000 life points with a regular piece of stone. And I would really like to get that going, because the Divination Sigil will let you see how much is left, basically. So I'm going to go ahead and toss that in, and then just be ready to feed it a little more, because I'm really... Oh! There we go, we got a blank slate. Obviously had a lot more in there than I thought. Divination Sigil looks like that, with a blank slate and a weak blood orb for crafting. Yay, I'm going to get that blood orb back out. Also going to get myself a chest. And the chest is going to hold blood magic things. So if I right-click the Divination Sigil, it says the current essence in the network is 400 LP. The altar has 0 essence in it. When I use the sacrificial orb, and right-click, the altar has 200 LP in it. Okay, so that was my confusion earlier. Alright. Oh, we need to do that. We can a greater power catalyst or a greater. Let's do it the power catalyst. The reward bag, greater. Yeah, we get imp skin armor. That's cool. I'll add it to the armor collection with an armor stand. So, lots of armors now. Now, next thing I should do is probably move that crafting terminal inside, but we'll do that in a minute. Blood alchemy. It wants an alchemic chemistry set. Pretty sure I'm going to need that. Alchemic chemistry set is a brewing stand, a weak blood orb, and some obsidian. Brewing stand like so. Then we add the weak blood orb, and we have our alchemic chemistry set. Like that. Where'd the weak blood orb go? And then we want a weak binding agent, a simple catalyst, and a potion flask for basically alchemy. So the weak binding agent uses two simple catalysts and clay with looks like any of the blood orbs will do it. The simple catalyst is sugar, redstone, glowstone, and gunpowder. So let's go make that. We have sugar. We have redstone. Oh, we need clay too. Simple catalyst is made like that, and then the weak binding agent is made with two of those and clay. What else do we need for it? A potion flask is made. It's not clear how that's made. Maybe it tells me. Also, you should make some very powerful 8-use potions. Use a binding agent, a catalyst, and alchemic ingredients such as gas tears. You can make potions that fill your health, protect, you can fire, and let you fly. I'll figure out the potion flask in a minute. First, let's do the binding agent, or sorry, no, the catalyst. So this blood orb I don't think has enough power. Simple catalyst needs 200 LP. No, it says I've got... So by putting the blood orb in the altar, I'm basically transferring things, and now I have 530 LP in there. Okay, sugar, redstone, glowstone, gunpowder. Sugar, redstone, glowstone, gunpowder, weak blood orb. Oh, there it is. Yay. I didn't have enough for all of it, apparently. That should bring it up to 200 in just a minute. Ah, there it is. It's having to work. And there is another simple catalyst. Awesome. So now, we'll manually detect that. Our weak binding agent. Needs 2 simple catalysts and a thing of clay with 1,000 LP. Currently at 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When that gets up to 1,000, we should be in business. There it is. Catalyst, catalyst, clay. For some reason, it's not wanting to do it. Simple catalyst, clay, magician's blood orb, master blood orb, archmage's blood orb, apprentice blood orb. Okay, looks like the weak blood orb won't do it. That's kind of frustrating. Alright, so we'll have to come back to that one. Now, altar upgrades. This is the part that basically we're using the top of this building for. So the blood altar can be updated with runes to basically help it do other things. It's basically a big multi-block. So it wants us to build a blood rune. Blood rune is stone, slate, and that's so. Let's go get 2 pieces of stone. To make our slates. The slate, again, needs 1,000 LP in the altar. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And that should give me my second blank slate. And that gets us blood rune. So we'll claim the reward of, let's do 2 speed runes, just for fun. So all those different runes, the Rune of Sacrifice is Reinforced Slate, Fluxed Electrum, an Apprentice Blood Orb. The Rune of Self-Sacrifice is same thing with Enderium. The Rune of Augmented Capacity uses Flux Electrum, more stuff. And the Speed Rune does all that with basically sugar, like slates, etc. So we have 1 blood rune, 4 augmented capacity, 2 speed runes, and 9 runes of sacrifice. 16 runes in total. The blood altar, when you go to upgrade it, you basically build it in tiers. So the first tier looks like this. You build like that. Leave the middle spot empty. I'm just going to put a piece of glass in there, and then you pop the blood altar on top of it. So now, when I right-click it, it says Altar's current tier 2, capacity 10,000 LP. If I break it down to tier 1 again, right, capacity 10,000 LP. So the capacity I think is more relevant to the blood orbs, the that you have linked to it. The runes here give it basically a higher tier so that you can build better things. So anyway, the blood altar goes all the way up to, I forget what the highest tier is, 6, 7, 8, I don't remember. The point is, it has kind of a pyramid structure, and as it turns out, this is the exact size of the base of that pyramid when it's fully built. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to go look up the exact dimensions so I can build the upper section of it, and I'll be right back. Okay, so the structure is 23 by 23 by 11 when it's full. Hang on. I'm in the wrong spot. Hang on. Yes, 23 by 23 by 11 is the, there we go, the size with everything activated. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Block 12 will be the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's the center. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Perfect. So this ought to be the exact center. Looks correct to me. So it will be 11 tall. The altar will be in the 11th block up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the blood altar makes 11. So I'm going to build the whole rest of the structure around that. It's a pretty big structure. First thing I'm going to do, just because I've got a bunch of them, is, well, not a bunch of them, but I've got some of them. I'm going to go ahead and put my runes of augmented capacity. Put them there. I'll put the speed runes there. And rune of sacrifice here. These basically just make everything more efficient. Alright, so with all those in place, remember I was getting 200 before per heart. Let's see what I'm getting now. Altar's current essence. Oh, current essence in the Soul Network is 1200 LP. Now it's 1400. Alright, so that didn't make it a lot more efficient. Oh well. As you can see, mobs can spawn up here, so let's pop down a torch just to prevent that from happening. What I'm going to build next is a series of, basically a series of steps to get up here. So I'm going to do that, and that'll be done for next episode. In the meantime, we've got one more quest that can now be completed because we now have the blood altar. So we can make a spawn chicken and a spawn squid egg. Spawn chicken egg is a feather in with 200 LP. Do we have a feather? I hope we have a feather. That'd be really awkward if we didn't have a feather. Apparently we don't have a feather. Hang on, let's make sure there's not one down here. Haha, feather. And spawn squid is made with 2 fish, a fishing rod, and can it use the weak blood orb? Apparently not. But hey, we can at least make the spawn chicken egg. You know what? I'm going to need the sacrificial orb. Should have 200 in there now. Uh-oh. There we go. It needed... Maybe it wasn't 200. $200 LP in the altar. No idea. So, we could at least do part of it. We got that one. We'll have to wait on that till we get the other blood orbs. But hey, that's something at least, right? Let's open up this reward bag. Ah, a potion of regeneration. That is probably helpful for when we go to fill the blood altar up. I'm going to take this chicken over, And I've already got this far end set up from when I thought I had chickens. And there he is. Alrighty, so I think that's going to do it for this episode. I'm going to work on that kind of stairwell up and make the blood altar more accessible. And next episode, that will be done, and I'll show you how it looks. I'm also going to try to figure out how to make a potion flask, because that's going to be important. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button for me. If you didn't, give me a comment. Let me know how it can be better next time. And I'll see you then.